This is called Health and Body Positivity 1. There's no sequel to it, which is great. Let's see what we got here.
I want to have a discussion about where the topic of health falls under the umbrella of body positivity and fat positivity. I just want to say that I am both fat and disabled, and we're not a monolith, and it's absolutely still possible for me to microaggress. So if you...
Whoa. All right. That's what we call intersectionality. How many victim, get that victim list going along. How many social justice infinity stones can we collect? Check them off the list, collect them all. The more you have, the more power you wield, the more of a shield you put around yourself. You are protected. She could still microaggress though. That's fucking bullshit.
Possible for me to microaggress. So if you see that happening in the comments, let me know. Also, this is part 1 because I only have 60 seconds.
You're microaggressing.
First of all, discussions of health don't belong as a justification for our right to exist as fat people. One common response to fat phobia is, oh, it's okay to be fat because fat people can be healthy. Justifying your existence on the basis of health is inherently ableist.
Whoa. No, it's not. Wait, what's this? Valuing your existence or just based on health? I mean, you should be pursuing health. It's not ableist. You just have very sensitive feelings. It's not ableist. I'm taking care of my body. You take care of yours. Doesn't matter if you can't walk. I don't know what her disability is, but have you seen people online that have like no legs and they're doing tons of lifts, or they have no fucking arms or legs and they're still exercising? So you do the best. That's what body positivity. That's what body positivity is, by the way. Not these tards. Body positivity is being a burn victim or having no arms and legs and still thriving and still putting in the effort and still doing the best that you can and still. That's body positivity. Things you can't change. You know what you can change? Eating too much Taco Bell. That's a choice. That's not body positivity. That's you being addicted to food. That's called denial.
It's also important to note that health looks different for everybody, specifically disabled and chronically ill people.
What is that? What'd you say? Health looks different for chronically ill people. Health, of course, looks different for sick people. Did you say that?
For everybody, it's also important to note that health looks different for everybody, specifically disabled and chronically ill people.
Health looks different, especially for disabled and chronically ill people. If you're chronically ill, you're not healthy. You're fundamentally not healthy. You can still do better. Health looks different for everybody. Okay. We all have different skin color too. Are you going to pull out the race card during this video? What does that mean? Health looks different for everyone. Yeah, we all have different hairstyles and hair colors too. Shocking, I know. It's very shocking.
That said, I do think it's really important to discuss health at every size, specifically with fat people. I say this because whenever fat people do try to focus on our health in terms of movement and intuitive eating, we're often mocked and ridiculed and told that there's no point unless we want to lose weight. We do need Hayes knowledge in order to be properly empowered to make decisions for our bodies. Go watch part 2. It'll be up shortly.
No, I will not do that. This is the definition of what this circular firing squad does. They're like the fat people are against one another. The fat people, you're not fat enough. You're not infinifat. You're not a super fat. You're not 700 pounds. So you can't talk. You can't talk to a 400-pound person unless you're a 500-pound person. You know, if you're a 300-pound person, what do you know about being marginalized? You're not 500 pounds. So it's never good enough. It's never good enough. It always just spins out of control.